What's up, guys? I'm about to take you guys along and do what people say can't be done. I'm gonna see if yesterday was a fluke doing Spark. So I did Spark yesterday and I made around 300, not including the $55 tip that was coming in from before for multiple different orders. So today I'm doing a late start today. It's 9 a.m. and I got this guy right here. This is a $25 order, going 12 miles, and it's gonna take 31 minutes. So let's go. Now I do drive far for the first initial stop, just to get to the first Walmart, but I do that for a reason, because in my area it's not constantly busy and I'm not by a super Walmart. I just like this super Walmart better because I noticed that a lot more $25, $30 orders are coming through the system consistently, as opposed to if I went to my area, I'd probably get, I don't know, a $35 order every 2-3 hours. Like, that's not worth it to me. Over here we have a lot of options for orders. A lot of them are taking you in different directions, but as I tried yesterday, I'm not caring for where I go. I'm always gonna come back to that store, and if there's another Walmart nearby, I'll just switch the zone to that one. So stay tuned. So this first customer is gonna take 15 minutes to drop off, but they left a note on how to get there. They said, "Oh, it's not on the GPS." I'm just like, here we go. There's always one customer like that, and it's not their fault. It's just that their address just can't be found on the GPS. And then what some people do, they kind of overcomplicate the explanation of the notes. I'll show you in a second. So this is the trip. As you can see, the GPS won't take you here, blah, 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 blah. Like, let's see how annoying this order is. The customer seems nice. They left a couple notes, but we're about to see. Had to stop to get my favorite lava cake caramel iced coffee. But I'm approaching the customer's house now. They said, right here are the notes. So it's not gonna take you to 24. So I'm just reading the mailboxes. They said don't go up the hill. I mean, this seems pretty self-explanatory. I think I can find it. Oh, I didn't like that jump though. It jumped from 16 back to 14. All right. Anyways, 19, 21. This is not that hard to find. 24 is right there. This is what? Oh, her house is 25. Okay. Yeah, see, the over explanation is what messes it up. See, I would be able to find 25 easily. The mailbox is right there. Let's see if I can find it. Hold on, let's see. The mailbox is right there. 25 is on that side. This is easy. Yeah, this is super easy to find. All right, so I'm pulling in. The driveway's not even plowed. Jesus. Okay. But I'm gonna go drop this stuff off now, guys. Give me 2 seconds. All right, so that order took a little longer than it should have, but the lady had a lot of, she's a Christian woman, and she had a lot of interesting things to say. She was my mom's age, and she was just talking about a lot of things that happened in like the 80s, 90s. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. And then we started talking about workouts, because she said, you know, she tried shoveling. She's like, oh, I apologize. I'm like, don't worry about it. And then she's like, you know, I have wrist issues, you know, stuff like that. And I, if you guys know, I used to do personal training. I had these weights in the back. They were only like 1 pound weights. And she says she watches this lady on YouTube, where it's like an aerobic kind of exercise or whatever. And I gave her these weights that it's just 1 pound weights. They're kind of like shadow boxing weights. and she was so appreciative. So I was glad I was able to make a customer's day. But yeah, I stood there a little longer than I had to. She kind of kept going a little on and on and on, but I mean, she must not have anyone to talk to. So you're gonna see a lot of customers like that. If they talk to you a lot and they're very friendly, it's just they don't have anyone to talk to. So, you know, I'm never mean or anything like that. And, you know, I always try to add something to the conversation too. So, but, you know, I was able to give her those weights. She was happy. She was super happy to get her order, and also those weights. But I'm on to the next one. I'm about 7 minutes out. So I'll catch you in a second. All right, guys, let me know if you do this in this situation. So I'm here. Oh, hold on. I'm right here. I'm trying to get to here. And these are the orders that are in that direction that I'm going to head towards. Now, this goes against everything that I always talk about. Don't chase the orders, but this is how long it'll take me to get there. Don't mind my mess, guys. But 30 minutes to get there, and it seems busier than my current area. So I think I'm going to just take it. Another couple orders just came through right here. So again, today there's a little bit of a slow snag, but it's 1:30 right now. I would get there around 2 o'clock. I'm sitting at $100-ish. I'm still on pace to hit around 270, possibly 300 if I get lucky. If I can get one of those bulk orders, I think I'll be good. But I started at 9 o'clock, and I'm gonna try to go all the way till 7. So if I can get 300, that will be perfect, because that's 2 days straight that I go over $300. So I'm about to go and check out what this Portsmouth, New Hampshire area looks like, and let's go. So this worked out perfect. I just got a bundle order after just taking a $20 order. This new one is $58, and it's taking me back to my area. So I'm about to do this multi-store order. I have a couple of the packages here now. It's sending me to drop these off and then go to the next Walmart location and then drop those off. So I'll keep you guys tuned in, and let's go. Guys, I just got to the other Walmart. I have about 9 other packages to pick up here. This is part of that $58 order. I'm gonna pick these up, then start dropping them back down, and I'll catch you on this next one. I don't even know what I'm saying. Why am I talking like that? I was a little frustrated, so I had to calm down a little bit. But long story short, this big ass order, the $58 order, I picked it up from the first store. I still have the customers here. I dropped one customer off and then went to the other Walmart location. They could not finish picking whatever was part of their order, so they're telling me, oh, they can't cancel that part of the order, which normally if they can't find something, they just take that customer off and then I'll just deliver everyone else's. But for some reason, they're having some weird glitch where they can't take that one customer off. So I waited all this time. I think I was waiting like 50 minutes, a crap ton of time, which I'm technically losing money on because I can't do other orders. And I left that Walmart. Now I'm going to the original Walmart to drop these customers back off. So I spoke to Spark Support. They told me that I'd get compensated, but they can't tell me what it is. That's the, and I apologize to the person. I'm like, listen, I'm frustrated. I apologize if I sound frustrated towards you. I'm just frustrated with the situation. I wasn't rude or anything like that, but it's a little weird that they don't tell you how much they're actually going to pay you once this gets dropped off. Because from my experience, so the way Spark works, if you wait, right, if you're waiting longer than expected for them to finish, to give you the order, they actually pay you extra. They pay you a bonus or a little fee for waiting. They said your time is valuable. And when I first saw that, when I first started doing this app, I'm like, oh wow, like they actually care about their drivers and their shoppers and stuff. They're compensating us for for waiting, you know? So I thought that was cool. But every time I look back on my, I should have went that way. Oh no, that's closed. Every time I look back on my earnings, I don't really see a drastic difference of a bonus that supposedly comes in. So this order was paying 58. We'll see after they cancel it how much I get after that. So stay tuned, guys. So I was $1 off. This order was gonna pay $57, not 58. So this is what it looks like before I'm dropping these two orders off. Let's see how much. All right, so I don't know if I'm doing it to myself, but I just took another order. This one's gonna be paying $63 or so. I'll have it screenshotted here and put it on the screen somewhere. But guys, guess how much that last order paid me? I waited over an hour. I don't have the exact estimate, but I know I picked it up before 3 o'clock. So it was like maybe 2:45-ish, 2:40-ish. Guys, for a whole hour and almost 10-20 minutes, they pay me $13. $13 for that whole mess of an order. I guess what ended up happening, they're trying to, they were trying to cancel one of the customers, and the app wouldn't let them. Well, normally that wouldn't be an issue, but because I took an order that was 2 different stores, 2 different Walmart locations, they weren't able to cancel it for some reason. So whatever. I already dropped off one of the customers. I said, okay, I've been waiting a little bit. I actually dropped off one of the customers, so I should be getting a good amount of money. Well, I was wrong. They ended up paying me $13 for over an hour worth of waiting. And I did drop off that one customer, but I had to, from that second store, I had to leave that second store. And meanwhile, I can't do anything on the app. The app still thinks I'm at that second store. The second store and support told me to go to the first store and return the other 2 customers because I couldn't proceed through the app. So sorry about that, guys. So what ended up happening was I ended up having to drive to that first store, drop off the 2. Then he told me he can't cancel it. It just happens automatically. I'm like, oh my God, everyone's telling me conflicting information, whatever. So I had to call another customer representative, and they initiated the cancel for me. I let them know. I gave the customers back to the associate. So it's all set. And it was just kind of like a waiting game that once they got that, something will be initiated, like a code, to initiate the return, because I'm returning the items technically. So once that happened, a couple minutes later, then it was finally all set. And then when they came in, I was still on the phone with support, and support told me that they're gonna escalate it to try to get me more money. So we'll see how much that's gonna be. But I appreciated both of the customer support specialists. Like, they were very professional. They were nice about it. And they were understanding of the situation, as frustrating as it was. I didn't lose my cool or anything like that. I was upset. You can kind of tell in my voice at the time. But, it's not their fault. It's not support's fault. If the button's not there and they can't cancel it, it's not there. And then the associates, I just kind of explained it to them as well. It's whatever. I can't do anything about it. There's no reason for me to get mad at them. They literally can't do anything. So what's that going to solve, you know? At least that's my perspective. But I'm going to bang out this $63 order. I'm doing the same exact process again. I went to the Newington, New Hampshire store. I picked up a bunch of the packages. Now I'm about to do the same exact thing with a complete different order. Oh, and that order that I just canceled, it popped back up on the app. So I don't know if I could have unlocked an endless glitch of, oh, I can't take this. I can't take this order. But who knows? I won't find out because I'm not even taking that order again. Oh, and one more thing. When I looked at the tracking, right? So it shows when you showed up to a store, when you left, all that stuff. It didn't show that I went to the second store. So I think that's why it's so low, because the app is not showing, even though I know they do track it, it's not showing that I got to the second store. So they're underpaying me and just saying that I picked up Newington, New Hampshire, which was the first location, and I dropped off that one customer and then came back to Newington. They're not saying that I went back to that other location. So that's probably why it was so low. If that other location was there as well, it probably would have been like 20, maybe 30, but I think they did me dirty. But anyways, on to the next one. I'm on to the $60-something one. Let's see how this one goes. Boom, so just dropped everything off. I ended up finishing that $63 order, and then I took another, I think it was $25 order. Yep, $63 order was the big one, and then I finished it off with that $25 order to put me at a total of $236. Now, there was some downtime today. That whole issue with that other, I think it was like $57 order, that was over an hour and a half. I made $13 off of that was crazy. And then a little before that, before I got to that area, there was some downtime, probably about like 25-30 minutes, and then 30 more minutes to drive over to the new zone. So anytime you have any downtime, or maybe it's not busy in that area, don't be afraid to leave the area and then start up in another area. Like, that's totally fine. But the way Spark works is kind of annoying, switching zones. There's a lot of buttons you gotta press. It's not instantaneously. So it does take about like 15 seconds. You gotta click here, switch shifts, stay available to a certain time. It's, if you know, you know. But yeah, you guys think it's worth it? 8 hours, I made 236. Yesterday, I made around 300. But I worked, I think, 11 or 12 hours. So, yeah. Is that right? I worked 10 or 11 hours yesterday. Today, I was out for 10 hours, but I worked 8 hours. The rest of that was kind of downtime, slow time. So, pretty successful first 2 days doing Spark full time. I'm enjoying it. I love seeing the different areas that I'm in. If you guys have the opportunity to do so, even on the weekend, if you want to just do it for one time a week, try out Spark or try out Instacart. If I was still on Instacart, I would definitely have Instacart on for the area that I live on, because that area is a little bit better than where I am when I do Spark. So that definitely would have came in clutch, but hey, it's all good. Still making money with Shipt. I know this is gonna show backwards, but there it is right there, guys. Oops, there it is right there. I don't even know if, yeah, you guys can't even see that. It's all white. But good last couple days. I don't want to make this video too much longer. That was the, I guess you can call it ride along. But hope you guys got something out of this video. You guys got to see what it was kind of like. And I didn't sugarcoat anything. I had some annoying issues today, and I let you guys know about it. So, and not every day is gonna be perfect. There's gonna be some hiccups here and there. I know yesterday I could have made more than 300. Today I almost got to 300, so I'm grateful for that. But guys, until next time, I'll catch you guys on the next video. Stay tuned.